Good evening, everybody. Hope you are having a great weekend. It's pretty exciting here in our small town. Like I said in the chat, it's a little bit late. Our local boys track team had their state tournament yesterday and today, and several of them did well. So one of the benefits of living in a small town is the local fire station welcomes the kids back into town. So it was a little bit loud in the background. Also, I know that we may be a little bit short on our participation tonight. I know a few of the people I know are enjoying the nice weather and have family in town, so they may not be joining us. And that's okay. That's why we stream it. That's why we throw it back up on our YouTube channel. So even if you miss it, we record everything, and everybody can see that we try to be as transparent as possible when we pick our winner, when we go through the game, and it's not only recorded live, but it's also up on YouTube. So welcome everybody. Welcome to all the holders, and if we have any guests, I hope you enjoy what you hear. As always, start off with a bit of a welcome and encourage everybody to obviously invest in our project for the simple aspect of seeing a nice return on your investment. And I also encourage anybody that likes to play some games to jump into our different games that we have and buy some Mitecoin, jump into those games, supply some of that prize, and we just cycle it back into our own program, into our own project, and everybody sees a benefit from it. Just a quick note at the start of our stream right now, we do have another Texas Hold'em game set up over at Global Poker. If you are a VIP member, you can jump on to the pinned message, see the code. Again, it's $5 worth of Mitecoin is the ante, and the winner takes all. We send that off to whoever is the winner. Our current defending champion is Tadpole, and we'll see if he jumps in tonight and defends his title. And we're early again. We'll give some stats. I want to encourage everybody, if you are seeing the benefit in your investment wallet, I want you to obviously spread the word. We have not to date taken advantage of the accounts on X that are offering their services to pump our coin, and part of that is I want to make sure that we have a chance to grow within our circle that we know, and I also want to make sure that we can work out the bugs and present as good a product as possible for anybody that may jump on board. And leading into that, as always, if you've listened to the last several, I like to start off giving an update from the financial side, from the performance side of the project, as well as from the socials. Meme coins live and die by the social presence, and that's partly on my shoulders as the dev, and definitely I depend on and count on everybody that's already part of the community to spread the word in their circles, and I personally am okay with growing small, making a strong core. And if we do, or when we do access those accounts that will blow the coin up, the reality is that some of those investors, I guess I say that word lightly, I guess they are investors, but they are looking to jump on that wave of that influx that would come with that X promotion and then jump back out, and that's okay for sure. But I would love to have a nice core group involved with the project. With that said, let's get into some numbers. And as I begin these numbers, I decided to add the current chart from the mint inception to date. And I, again, don't sound like a broken record. I'm really happy. I'm really pleased with what we're doing, with what the coin is doing. I'm not naive enough to think that there will not be some streams where I have to be the bearer of bad news, as far as maybe a week that we did not see growth. But I will definitely count this as a blessing and a good thing while we can talk about it. So Solana, as anybody that isn't listened before, our coin, the Mitecoin, is paired with Solana. That is what the liquidity pool is connected with. So as the price of Solana goes, that definitely has an impact on the value of our Mitecoin. Those are not directly tied, of course, as far as, if Solana goes up 10%, that is not a guarantee or a direct match for the Mitecoin. So last week I reported, I let you guys know that Solana was trading at approximately $172 US dollars per Solana. Today it's around $167. It's down about 3%. Like I said, I ran these numbers a couple hours ago to prepare for the stream. I don't go back and get a live number, but that gives us a good idea of what we're looking at. And I'm pleased to say that our Mitecoin last week was at 701021, and a couple hours ago we were at 7011402. That's a almost 12% gain over the last week, and that's awesome, and that's good to report. I'm happy to give that information to our investors, to the community members. Our market cap last week was $6,847. Current market cap is sitting at $7,407. That's a little over 8% increase. Another really good number. And our total value locked last week was $6,290. This week is $6,480. Pretty modest 3% gain, but I will absolutely take that over a 3% loss. So all those numbers are encouraging, and I hope you're encouraged. I hope that encourages you to share it with your family and friends. It's right now it's been a very sound investment for us, and hopefully the structure that we're shooting for will continue to bear some fruit for us. Social media wise, our VIP room went from 17 members to 18 members. It doesn't seem much, and I know that a few people are in the process of figuring out their wallets, and I think I've said it before, but it bears me saying it again. This Mitecoin project is absolutely for those that are new to crypto. It is a grassroots project. It's not for the sharks, for the traders that have their bots set up to jump in and out of coins as soon as they're released and things like that. And so it will take some time to expose and to familiarize those people that are newly interested in crypto. And so be patient and encourage them. And our ex-followers, again, it's a little bit deceiving. We had 108 followers last week. We're at 109 now. And I know that does not seem like a very big gain, but actually over the last week, our followers actually dropped off some. So we recovered those that lost, and we're up one. So again, slow and steady. I'm okay with that, and we will just keep trucking. A couple things that you may have seen in the public Telegram group that I think it bears mentioning, and I want to bring it to your attention. A couple weeks ago, in fact, on May 13th, I decided to put a modest minimum in order to join the VIP community, to access our games and access some of the things that we talk about in that VIP room. And I selected $5 worth. And I decided that at that point, that was about 3.9 million Mitecoin. And I have decided to leave that number the exact same for our verification into the VIP room. And it didn't occur to me until today when I was calculating that out. I want there truly to be a benefit for those of us that are early into the project. So the reason I say that is right now, this morning or this afternoon when I ran the numbers, this very same amount of Mitecoin to get into our VIP room, 3.9 million, will now cost somebody $7.40. It doesn't seem like much, but that's a 48% increase. That means that since May 13th, those of us that are holding Mitecoin have seen that benefit. And again, just one more point of encouragement. I want to share this stuff with you to give you something to talk about over coffee or the lunch table when you're at work next week. And I hope that you do that. A couple things before we jump into our match'em game. We have 13 cards selected tonight. We have 3 VIP holders that could have selected a card that didn't. And I want to encourage everybody to jump on, and even if it's not on every day, hopefully you jump on and take advantage of what we do. I want you to have fun. I want you to have a chance to win. So jump on and do that for sure. Before we jump in fact, I tell you what I'll do is that you can, if you're listening in, you can jump on and start your voting for round 1. And I will say as we transition to the round 1 board, get it ready. We're going to find out if our winning card is red or black. I've decided finally to print out a large printout of the match'em number 5 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7v6. 7 want red and 6 want black. So cast your votes now if you're listening in. I know our votes might be a little low tonight as it's a weekend and we have some other things going on. But right now, the current payout, if we don't roll over, is sitting at a hair under 18 million Mitecoin, and that has a US dollar value of around $35. I did not make a big push this week to really encourage our holders to drop $1 into the bag. I want to give it another week. But for instance, if all the 13 holders would have thrown or bought a $1 worth of Mitecoin and thrown it into the bag, not only would there be a chance to win around $50 basically, but all of those buys would mean that all of your investment bags go up as well. So I know I've said that repeatedly, but it bears repeating, and I hope that everybody sees that benefit. I know that I am, even though I lost at the Texas Hold'em game last Saturday night after our match'em and Mite Games stream, it was not as painful loss as it could have been, because I know that as I paid to play that game, it absolutely helped my investment bag. So that is definitely why we're doing that. And one last thing before we jump into our match'em number 5 regarding the riddle race aspect. I am trying hard to dial in a consistent good option. That's one reason why I'm not looking to do a big promotion on X yet. I want to find something that resonates with the holders that are here now. I want to find something that's enjoyable and provide some entertainment. And I have what I hope is a good lead. I am finalizing it tomorrow, and we got some company in town. But by basically keep an eye on the VIP room. Look for a midweek announcement. We may very well run a midweek run. Ask you guys to participate, jump in, and see what you think, and flesh it out. Help me. You guys are all early, and you're basically part of this development team. I value your feedback. I value your opinion. So you won't hurt my feelings. Jump on. So I will close this end poll, and I will do a better job. We have poll results, and based on one person that could not access the poll but is voting in the chat, they voted for 1, and that means that we have number 1 wins it. So I will flip over number 1 here. I will do a better job of not mixing it up tonight. So our winning card is red. So I will do a better job of transitioning back to the chart so that you can while I flip these cards over and mix them up again, check out that awesome graph showing our results. So all the black cards are gone. Sorry if you're on that side. I will type in our new poll, and as soon as you see it pop up, jump on and throw your votes in. Hopefully that is, unless of course, let me see here. Start a poll. Let me see. I probably didn't do this correctly. Let me see. 1 and 2, start poll. So if the other one popped up, that's definitely my mistake. So now you should see a round 2 vote, 1 and 2. Throw your votes in. We have Stacy, Melissa, Tadpole, Wiener Lady, Sean, Suit Man, and Brian in the running. So now we're looking to, let me throw this on and make sure I don't make that mistake again before I expose it. I want to make sure that you can join in the fun. Should transition as soon as I see it. There you go. And I know, like I said, we don't have as many people on tonight. Melissa, looks like, I'm assuming that vote is for Shane. Can you drop a chat in there? Confirm that is you're still voting for Shane, or you're dropping Shane's vote in the chat, and then I will end this. That's a confirmation. Thank you very much. It's also, I forgot to give my general stream announcement of letting me know how the audio is. So I'm hoping that means that's a good sign that at least one person is listening and can hear. So we have a lot of blank spaces. And so there is a pretty strong possibility that we will have a rollover, our second rollover, and possibly our third if we don't get our new holders here. So we're moving right along. We're going to end this vote. We'll see what happens here. We have 3 votes, and we add it looks like we have a tie. We have a tie. Well, that is no fun. I see. Let me see how to do a tie when I don't have an assistant in the room with me. I will do, since Melissa is online, I'm going to hold up a number on my hand, 1 or 2, and if it matches what I'm holding up, then it will be that one, and if she doesn't match, it will be the other one. So, Melissa, drop in the chat. Pick a 1 or a 2, and as soon as you type it, I will throw my finger. I'll spin my finger under the camera, and that's what I had as well. So that means it's a 1. So we're going to find out. Melissa is in the running. So Melissa desperately wants to see hearts here. That would be painful if her vote disqualified her. And good work. Good work for Melissa. Alrighty, so now we have the hearts in play. I'm going to mix them up. I want to remind everybody, I enjoy following along with you even though I'm not in the running. I absolutely enjoy having the suspense build up with you. So let me jump on here, start a poll, round 3. I know it seems pretty boring and not very exciting, but it sure is easier. Again, I thank you for the holder that suggested dropping a poll in here. So we are on round 3, and we know it's the red, and we know it's the heart. So we have 4 holders left, 4 holders in the running. And now we are looking for the range, either high or low. And we are evenly split. We have Stacy and Melissa low, with 2 and a 3 of hearts. Tadpole and Wiener Lady up top with 9 and Queen of Hearts. So the suspense, we're not going to have a rollover yet for sure. We may go down to the very end. We'll find out. So drop your votes for round 3, and hopefully Shane can get on that chat, possibly reset it. No big deal if you can still vote for him, Melissa. Drop our votes. I hope everybody is having a great weekend, at least here in the Midwest. We had a wonderful day. Swimming pools are opening. Barbecues are happening. Holiday weekend's coming up. Cast your votes. Drop it in. And again, I want to encourage, if you have not, or if you're thinking about jumping into the poker game, we had a great time. Regarding that, unfortunately, Global Poker, who hosts our game, does not offer a very exciting chat option. So I have added a Mitecoin card room in our Telegram group. That way, if we do chat up during these games, we don't blow up the VIP room. If you are planning on jumping into the poker game tonight, definitely join that Mitecoin card room. The link is in the VIP room. And I suppose even if you don't want to play, you can see some crazy people yapping back and forth at each other. So, moving right along here, we're going to end this poll. Poll 3. Again, 3 votes, and 66% were with 1, and Shane votes 1, so that makes it a real easy fix. 1 it is. Now, Stacy and Melissa, you really want low. Tadpole Wiener Lady, you really want high. And it's low. Stacy and Melissa are in the running. Stacy and Melissa. The girls will fight it out. Let me switch this over. We've got one more 1 or 2 vote. Again, this is standard fare if you're a Match'em expert. But we are now deciding, as I click on the right option here, now we know it's a red heart, of course. We know it's low. Now we have to find out whether it's odd or even. And this is basically a street fight, 1v1. And let me add one more poll here, and we will find out. So we definitely are going to take it to the last vote. And this reminds me of another week where I really did think we were going to have a rollover based on the number of cards that were selected. So drop our vote for 4. And Stacy's wanting you to, of course, it's all random and fun, but Stacy sure wants to see an even pop up, and Melissa is sure wanting to see an odd. Now, that's no guarantee. That's no guarantee. They still have to win the final vote, but at least you can't win if you're not in the running. So drop another vote. Maybe we can get some more people jumping on a little bit later here. Drop in the chat, talk back a little bit if you got big plans, if you're going away this weekend. At least in our small town, school's out for the summer, so some of the summer crazy schedules happen. The swim lessons and the baseballs and the softballs, traveling the world. I think all this Mitecoin investment can pay for all that gas money going to the ball games and paying for the swimming pass for the park district. So drop our votes. We're going down to the finals here. It's going to be one holder versus everybody else that's looking for the rollover and the juicy jackpot next week. So drop our votes in, and we'll see what we have. It shouldn't take us long. There's not many of us on tonight, and that's okay. Hopefully they can jump on. And so we have 1. We have the 66% at 1, and Shane as well jumps in at 1. So 1 it is. Camera's on. You guys can see it with me. Stacy is wanting to see even. Melissa is wanting to see odd. It's odd. Melissa is the only one that can win it. There it is. Sorry, in the excitement, I'm not sure I put it in the screen there. So we'll transition back. That means that we have 1, 2, and 3 open. I'm going to take these indicator cards out. Grab the low hearts. And this is probably the most difficult one for Melissa to win. The reason is, on our odds and low, there's actually 4 options. In case you, again, are new or it's something that doesn't come up often, the way we do our cards is let me find just finding it for you real quick. Low odd, and it's heart. The way we do our final cards is, I want to make sure that before I switch it over to you, it looks as good as possible. Because, to be honest with you, it's not one that normally comes up very often. And that'll do for us tonight. You'll notice that there's 4 options on there now. So, before Melissa, if she's going to win this, she's going to have to pull out the odds for sure. So we're going to do final vote. And now, and actually, we're going to have to add a number 4, start poll. So now we have 4. Like I was saying, on our match 'em, we unfortunately are going to end up with 3 of the selections. 3 of the finals have 3 options, and the odd low has 4. It's an ace, 3, 5, and 7. So our low cards are 7 and below, and so this is the one case where we have 4 in our finals. Shane says 3. Thank you again for helping out. Uh-oh. Here we go. Now somebody can't go out on their plans now because they didn't win the money. Ah, shucks. Alrighty. I appreciate anybody and everybody that's here. I'm hoping you're having a good weekend. I appreciate you giving me a little bit of your time. So I don't know how much is left here. Shane says 3. We're going to end this poll. And the survey says, well, so that's okay. We had 3 votes, and Shane votes 3, so that sets the vote for 3. 2, 1, 1. Nobody wants 2. Should we see what 2 was just to make sure? Now, a reminder, Melissa is looking for a 3. I do not want there to be any confusion. This number 2 is not the winning card. So if this is a 3, I do not want to hear a bunch of grumbling. You are not the winner. This is not the winning card. Melissa, you are still in the running. You're still in the running. Number 3 is the winner right here. Let's figure out what's under number 2. Or number 1, I apologize. Again, I repeat, Melissa, if this is number 3, you are a loser. This is not the winning card. Are we ready? 5. Melissa, you are sitting at 50%. A 50% chance to win. This might be your first win, actually. I think it might be. That would be exciting for you. I really do wish you good luck. So, this is the winning card. If this is a 3 of hearts, I will add another payout video to our YouTube channel of Melissa getting her winnings. So here we go. Drum roll, please. Make a mental note, and you guys can remind me in the VIP room maybe to figure out how to add some drum roll music. If this is a 3 of hearts, Melissa, you win. Ready? Oh, that was painful. That was so painful. All you had to do was select 4. Oh, the pain, the agony. So, the exciting part is, even though we didn't get to award a winner tonight, that means, just like the other time, we have a rollover. We will keep our picks from this week. Keep an eye out for the VIP room. And even though you may be motivated not to spread the news about our Mitecoin project, Don't hold out. Don't hold out on your friends and family. Instead, use this as an opportunity to tell them that the pot is getting juicier. So I appreciate you spending some time with me tonight. If you are interested in jumping onto the poker game, check out the VIP room, the pinned message. It has the code. It has the wallet address to ante up. If not, enjoy your long weekend if you have off work Monday. We do, so we will definitely enjoy our time off. And I hope you have a blessed weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now.